Hello and welcome to my vlog. I'm Alicia Dreaming and today we're going to do a review on Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris. This movie was so cute. I loved it. It was actually fairly diverse for being set in the 1950s because she's a maid, a house cleaner, and she has her best friend is a black woman, Vi. I'm sure short for Violet or Vivian. And um yeah, they just show, like a very diverse city in England. I'm pretty sure it's London, but I don't want to misspeak. And like, so she wants this dress, right? She wants a couture dress by Christian Dior, and she finds out it's 500 pounds. So like she's on this mission to get 500 pounds, and she's got some setbacks, and then she makes some money different ways, and she finally gets her $500, and then she goes to Paris, and at first they don't even want to service her, like in the atelier. They don't even want to let her in to see the dresses for, and it's like, it's very frustrating because I think at some point somebody slaps her. I saw this movie last week and I'm kind of forgetting it now. And I think somebody slaps her, and it's a very rude rich woman. And like, it's very frustrating because, like, how much she has her money and she has to take it out and show them, and she's actually even paying with cash. And most people back then, they would only pay upon receipt of the dress at the end, when it was like cash on delivery, kind of situation. And it's so, like, you really feel for her. And the little actress, I totally forgot her name, but she, you really, like, she gets the like, she gets the same kind of treatment that I think you would give like a teenager in a coming of age film, where like they zoom in on her face and they blur out the back, and it's like you can feel her excitement, and I thought that was just so cute. That was so cute. And like, I was upset that she didn't get the dress that she wanted, although I like the dress that she ultimately got. And then like, something happens to that dress, and then she gets the dress that she really did want. And I'm not going to tell you everything, but I am going to say that this movie is definitely a feel-good film. It's, I really wish, like, I really liked the bits about the trash workers striking and stuff, because it shows Paris in a different kind of way, like very dirty, very gross. And the strikes going on, and like, I thought it was adorable, like, that she really, she just had enough money for the dress. She didn't go there with enough money to spend the night even. And this guy, that works for Christian Dior, I think he's an accountant. He's like, no, she can stay with me because my sister isn't here this week, and she can stay with me at my house. And so she does. She stays with him, and she cleans house for him. She cooks dinner for him. And they have this side plot of this model that works for Christian Dior. She's like the face of Dior, and she's like very well read. She wants to go to college, and she's a philosophy student after she's done being the face of Dior. And like, it's kind of frustrating because it was very much treated like an art sort of artistic endeavor, where like you have to sell your pieces, and it's an exclusive piece that it was made just for you, and that's it. And like, I was like, why are they going broke? These dresses cost 500 pounds. And they were going broke because they were selling these exclusive pieces, and like one person could say, I want that piece, and no, you can't sell it to anybody else. And like, they would make that piece just for them. And it's like, So I don't know if that's a new thing for, if that was like how it used to be back in the day, but they she basically gets um inspires everybody to like reform their way of thinking, and the accountant had the idea to how to fix their money problems because they were very nearly bankrupt, the House of Dior. And like, she was so cute. She was even, at some point they gave her a tour of the of the whole shop, I guess atelier. And she they had her sewing buttons, and she was like so amazed with everything, but they had her sewing buttons, and this mean lady that she ends up having a tragic backstory. Like, her husband had gotten hurt during World War II, and he's like an invalid now, and like, but she was like, no, she can't be here, blah 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 blah. And she was just like, they were like, it's a button. What's she gonna do with the button? She's obviously skilled. She knows what she's doing. And yeah, so I really enjoyed the movie. I thought it was very fun. And I feel like there has to be more movies with older people too, because like the baby boomers are getting older. The actress that played her was 66 years old. And I can't remember her name for the life of me, but I will put it down in the description below. And I'll put a link to the IMDb page, and maybe I'll put some, like, her name right here on the side. But yeah, like, I just think there should be more movies with older people. And like, I remember reading some Tumblr posts about how there's so many romance books for people in high school, and so many shows about people in high school and like first loves and stuff. And it's like, older people have stories too, I'm only 38, but like so much of the stuff that I read is for people, is for or like, not just read, but like people like I'll give you an example. Two of the biggest shows, or three of the biggest shows this year have been First Kill, Heartstopper, and Stranger Things. Now, Stranger Things, obviously, we started with them as preteens, and then now they're in high school, but most of the cast is like in their 20s and 30s now, even though they're playing teenagers still. Okay, so Heartstopper, obviously, they're still teenagers. And I haven't seen Heartstopper though, but like, I've heard really good things about it. And then First Kill just got canceled, and it's also about teenagers. And it's like, okay, yeah, teenagers need their media too, but like, does it have to be like so much teenagers? Like, this obsession with youth is kind of boring, to be honest. I don't know. It's like, it's frustrating. But anyway, that's another little tangent. I think there should be more movies about, people older in life finding their bliss, going after what they really want. I think that was definitely a hopeful message in this movie, that like, even though you're older, even though you think your life's over, oh, okay, sorry about that. There was a call coming through. Anyways, yeah, I really think there's a market for films about older people, and like, she wasn't, I don't think she was meant to be in her 60s. I think the actress was supposed to, the person that the actress was portraying was supposed to be in her late 40s, early 50s. I don't think she was supposed to be in her 66, but I could be wrong. I don't know. And then, oh, I have to sneeze. But yeah, I just really love the movie, and I give it a 5 out of 5. No, 4 out of 5. I think it could have been longer. No, 4.5. 4.5 out of 5. Yeah, 4.5 out of 5. Alrighty, thank you very much for watching. Bye.